Guru Va 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 Guru 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 Va Guru वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। जुगो जुग अटल धन धन श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी महाराज is a स्वरूप of वाहिगुरु himself. पोथी परमेश्वर का धाम। धन श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी महाराज, before the Gurugadi, the seat was given as a eternal 11th Guru by Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Eternal is forever, everlasting Guru. When the Gurgati was given, Maharaj says, before even the Gurgati was given, that if you want to do the darshan, my darshan, do the darshan of Gur Shabad. Today we will understand what is the difference between Shabad and Gur Shabad. What is the difference between physical and subtle? The body which we have currently, the body which is made out of 5 elements, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਪੰਜ ਤੱਤਾਂ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ. Which are the 5 elements of the body?
Water, fire, earth, air, sky.
Perfect. Air, water, earth, fire, and sky. From where did these 5 elements came? We all know, obviously, the answer is very easy. Why did we created it? But from where? Who are we? From where we came? What is the root of our existence? Physical or subtle? Physical existence and the subtle existence. When I say subtle existence, as our mind, our sukham body, our subtle body. From where did it came? How did it came? High level, we will go more in details, but high level, Maharaj says in Gurbani, E man karma, E man dharma, E man panch tatka janma. This mind is also made out of 5 elements. Now, question is, from where did these 5 elements came? Maharaj says, Panch Tat Suno Pargasa. These 5 elements also came from Sun. Panch Tat Suno Pargasa. Whenever you read the Gurbani, the best thing to understand the Gurbani is understand each and every word. In Bible, it says the word is God. In the book of John, that the word is a God. So we have to understand. Dekho Guru Pyare, all the terms, all the religions point on a word. This is the reason why Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj said, from today onwards, this Shabad Guru is your Guru. Now there are 2 Shabad Gurus. We also call them Sat Guru. One is outside in the form of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Then there is one subtle Guru also. This Shabad Guru outside will point us inside where that Shabad is. When I say inside, what does that mean? If I scan today my physical body, if there is an X-ray or MRI scan, can I see the Shabad? What will happen? Exactly. So when you will scan your physical body, you will only see the bones, the nerves, maybe our vital organs inside our physical body. But we will not see a Shabad. Why? But Maharaj is saying that we have Shabad inside. These 5 elements, the invisible elements are also there. Actually, when we talk about these physical, subtle elements, they are not inside. It's outside. If you will see a body, these 5 elements are covering our physical body because all this Nirgun Swarup of Vaheguru, Nirgun as in the formless, this empty space which we have, it's there. It's not visible from our physical eyes. That's why Maharaj says, E netro mereo, har tumme jyot tari. Har bin avarna, dekho koi. Don't see anything else other than this Nirgun Swarup. But how can? Because whenever we are looking at the things, we are looking at the physical things through a physical eyes. But we need to learn how to access the eyes of our mind. We have to understand the nature of the mind, the subtlety of the mind. And in the subtle body, the definition of subtle body in Gurbani is Sukham Murat Nam Niranjan Kaya Ka Akar. The two bodies, physical body and a subtle body. Actually, in Gurbani it says Dehi Gupta Videhi Disa. Can it the physical body which you are seeing, it's actually not a Dehi. It is Be Dehi. Dehi Gupta Videhi Disa. It's not real. Why it is not real? Because it's going to perish one day. Can physical body stay forever? Nobody can claim that. Because it's going to perish. Anything physical which you see is going to perish. But the real Dehi, the real body, subtle body is going to stay forever. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It just changes its form. Inside this subtle body, which is our real body, there are multiple things. First, foremost important thing is Naam. Shabad. We discussed it yesterday also. Kita pasao eko koao tiste hoye lakh dariya. All these things which we see it actually was created through a Shabad. Shabad is the voice of Vaigu. When he spoke, in science they say Big Bang Theory. Through that there was a Big Bang, there was a blast of a Shabad. When Gurbani, when Vaigu started this game, Sadhguruji started this game, there was a big black bang, and with that big bang, whole creation, physical creation was also created. So what does that mean? Every physical thing which you see has a subtle aspect also. For example, the speaker in front of me, if I will make my eyes such that I look into the middle of myself and that physical speaker, just the Niraka Swarup of Vaheguru, I will see two things. One physical, one subtle. You can see there is a subtlety in everything. So how to see that? So for example, I'm looking here, I'm not focusing on the physical object. I'm not seeing. My eyes are open. I've made my eyes a little bit smaller and I'm seeing only the middle of me and speaker. And it can be any object. It can be Parvinder Singh is sitting here. I'm looking at him right now. I'm not looking at him actually. I'm looking at the empty space. The moment you will start looking at the empty space, you will see the two bodies, a physical body and a subtle body, right away, immediately. That shows everything is subtle. Now, why don't we see a subtle body normally? And how can we actually make it a habit to see a subtle body? Physical body, our mind is subtle, our mind is not physical. But our mind thinks we are a physical, isn't it? Right? When we see a picture of a human being or any person or an animal or a bird or anything, we think from a physical perspective. What's the name of your friend? I'm asking you. Best friend. Only one. Can be anybody. Okay, forget about your friend. What about your mother? What's the name of your mother? Okay, Baljinder. Right? If you have to think about your mother, let's do this, everybody. Close your eyes. Everybody. Now, everybody think about your mother. Just have a thought only about your mother. I will shut up for 30 seconds. Just think about your moms, whether they are in this physical world or not. Just think about your mother. Or anybody, maybe your grandmother also, it can be. Maybe they are not even in this world, but think about them. Anybody who you loved a lot, maybe they are here in this world or not. Just think about them. Okay, I'll be silent for 30 seconds so that you can focus on that person. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। What do you see? ਕੋਈ ਦੱਸੇਗਾ ਜੀ? ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ, ਡੈਡੀ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਕੀ ਹੈ? ਜਸਵੰਤ ਭਾਈ ਜਸਵੰਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਾਤਾ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਦਾਦੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਕੀ ਆਇਆ? What did you see? ਅੱਖਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ, ਕਿਸੇ ਬਾਰੇ? ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚੋ ਯਾਰ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਏਦਾਂ ਕਰੋ, ਜਿੰਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਨਾ, I'll give you 30 seconds again, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਉਹ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ, ਹੋ ਵੀ ਸਕਦੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਸ ਰੂਮ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ, they are not present in this room. Just think about them by closing your eyes. ਅੱਖਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੋਚੋ, whether they are present in this world or not in this room at least. They should not be in this room. Don't think about Rose in the bench, okay? Because she is present. Don't think about anybody who is in this room. Little bit change in the statement. Just think about the person who you love who is not present in this room. Surgeon, close your eyes, focus and think about that person. It can be your grandfather, it can be anybody you loved, but they are not present in this room. Out there on the left hand side, I don't know names of everybody. Mukhtiar Singh ji baithe magar. Mukhtiar Singh ji, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਸੋਚੋ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਕੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਹੋ, that person is not even present in this world. Just think about it. And there is a reason why I want you to practice that, to understand that. All right, I will be silent for 30 seconds so that you guys can get ample amount of time to think about that person. What's your name, Put? Yes, you. Yes. Huh? Can you say it loud? Anaya? Anayat? Anaya. Spell it for me. Oh, Anayat. Beautiful. Anayat. Anayat. Beautiful. Very good. Okay. Raise your hand if you want to share about the person you thought about. Inayat, do you want to try? Okay, wait. You don't want to try? Okay. Somebody else? Hanji bhai.
I thought about my mother.
Is she in this world or not?
She's not in this world.
Okay. But what did you see?
ਇੱਕ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਕਲ ਆਈ, ਫਿਜ਼ੀਕਲ ਰੂਪ।
Physical रूप आया.
ਔਰ ਉਹ ਫਿਜ਼ੀਕਲ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਵੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਮਤਲਬ
ਸਾਰੇ ਰੂਪ ਆਏ।
ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ
ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੀ ਆਇਆ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ? I will stop you here. ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸ਼ਕਲ ਆਈ, ਉਹ ਰੂਪ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਰੂਪ ਆਇਆ?
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਲਾਸਟ
ਲਾਸਟ ਐਂਡ ਵਾਲਾ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ
ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ
ਗੁਣ ਆਏ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ
ਉਹਨਾਂ
ਅੱਗੇ
ਦਾ ਲਾਈਕ ਹਾਊ ਹੀ ਵਾਸ ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਪਰਸਨ
she was as a person ਠੀਕ
ਤੇ ਉਹ ਆ
let's dissect that ਇੱਕ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੋ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਨੇ ਸੋਚੀਆਂ ਇੱਕ physical ਰੂਪ ਹੁਣ that physical root doesn't exist anymore. But still, the mind thought about that physical root. But there was another. She's saying that. I'm not saying that. And I don't even know her. You can ask her. I don't even know her. Right? This is not scripted. Second thing, what she thought about that person, her mother, was about her qualities, about the guns. Are those qualities physical or subtle? Subtle, right? Because that subtlety is available in everybody. Anybody else wants to try this? Benji, what's your name? Sukhdeep. Sukhdev, Benji, do you want to share?
Same thing. I thought about my mom.
She's here in this world or not?
She's overseas.
She's overseas. In India, maybe?
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Oh, nice.
She's
Kuala Lumpur?
Kuala-
Okay. So what the face did you saw?
She's sick at this point of time,
Okay.
but I saw her the
Healthy or a sick?
healthy,
Healthy. Nice. Very nice.
the connection that we had before.
Right.
So I found like a very soothing picture of her calming me down.
Beautiful, beautiful. And obviously, your mind also thought about her qualities. That's why it was a soothing. That how she used to take care of you, right? Bond which you shared. Now, see, I am not training anybody here. I'm just asking. Anybody at the back wants to try? Yes, Sukuman, go ahead. Nice. Yeah. What did you first saw? Smile. Beautiful. Physically? Okay. Then? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. He taught you some tricks and all. So qualities, basically. Again. Anybody else wants to try? Anayat, do you want to try again? No? Okay, no problems. Who's sitting next to you, Anayat? Huh? ਹਾਂਜੀ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਉਹ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭੈਣ ਹੋ ਵੱਡੀ ਭੈਣ ਹੈ ਨਾ do you want to try? Yeah. ਫੋਟੋ ਆਈ ਉਹਦੀ ਆਹਾ ਹਾਂ beautiful beautiful so I'll just try to summarize what she said. She thought about her little sister who is sleeping right now, and she thought about her smile, and it was like beautiful. It was blissful, right? When she was smiling and all. So, what is happening? These are the thoughts. Can be good thoughts, can be bad thoughts. We are just focusing on the good thoughts right now. We are not focusing on the bad thoughts. Now, why we are doing this? That person is not present in this hall or in this room, but still you can see their images, right? Even you can see them moving. That means your mind has some memories which are stored in your brain. And from your brain, you're bringing it into your consciousness, which is called chit. And you are seeing those pictures. Now, In few cases, ਭਾਈ ਜਸਵੰਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟਰਾਈ ਕਰੋਗੇ? ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਟਰਾਈ, ਚਲੋ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ। Now few of you only remembered the memories or good qualities which you have. Now those good qualities are all subtle when they were even present physically also. ਜਦੋਂ physically ਵੀ ਉਹ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਸੀਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਉਹ qualities ਸੀਗੀਆਂ। Now those qualities are going to stay with you forever. But remember one thing, that person is no longer in this world, but you still have an emotional attachment with that person. There's nothing wrong to have, but that emotional attachment should not be a roadblock for you. What we are going to see now, what we are going to try now, or understand how our mind is looted even with the good qualities or the bad qualities. Gurbani talks about these 5 thieves. Which are these 5 thieves? Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Hankar. Lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego. Maharaj says, is dehi andar panch chor vasai, काम क्रोध लोभ मोह हंकारा, अमृत लूटै मनमुख नहीं बूझै, कोई ना सुने पुकारा. As in, these 5 thieves are living within our body and they are looting the amrit. Amrit is a subtle thing which is the food of our mind, but we are not able to access that because of these thugs. One of this thug is moh, emotional attachment. Even we are thinking about the good things, but we are still connected with that. It is still part of the Maya, a subtle Maya. Now, what we are going to learn today is we are going to remove the access to this emotional attachments also. Although it is good, I'm not telling you to forget about your parents or anybody. What I'm trying to tell you is just remember that good qualities and care, and remember to replace that person with Vaigu. Right? I'm not telling you to forget about your parents. Replace your father and mother with Vaigu, not a physical picture about the Nirankar without a form. Why? Because at the end of the day, tu mera pita, tu hai mera mata. You are my father, you are my mother. And that father and mother has no form, no physical form. It's only Nirankar, without an akar, without a form. So you remove that form from your mind, and we will learn how to do that. There are these 5 thieves which we talked about, they are part of the Tamogun. Yesterday, if you were here, we learned about the Tamogun. Tamogun is the darker thoughts. But then there are worldly thoughts also. In front of you in the slide, Maharaj says, Raj, Man, Roop, Jat, Joban, Panje, Thag. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਠੱਗ ਹੈ ਐਨੀ ਠੱਗੀ ਜਗ ਠੱਗਿਆ ਕਿਨੇ ਨਾ ਰੱਖੀ ਲੱਜ. These thugs, they are thugs. They are looting you every day. What is Raj? Raj is power. Everybody wants to have a power, some sort of power. Mal is the property, the money, the wealth, whatever physical wealth you have. It can be your home or something. Beauty. You love somebody, or you claim that you love that person because of the beauty, physical beauty. We have to make our mind beautiful. Physical body is not important. Why I say these things, why they are not important? Because today they are here, tomorrow they are not going to be there. Even if you are in youth, There's a fifth thing, which is a youth. Even if you are a young person, your youth is not going to stay with us. Because we see the kids here, सारे कुछ बच्चे इतने हैं कुछ नहीं. This Beti is there, right? We all went through this stage. We all went through this youth. But now she will also grow up and her physical appearance is going to change. And why I asked Penji and the other Malaysian Penji also, they saw the last roop of their parents. She also said that there was a commonality of that. And your mom is present in this world, but she is sick. Because you have an attachment with her, you think about it. But should I tell you something? In her mind, in your mom's mind also, your mom is no longer there, your mom is here. When they think about themselves, they don't think about themselves as a sick person or sitting on the bed. No, we are seeing that. They think about themselves as a youth, maybe just like her, or what's the name of Inayat's sister? Arsh Noor, beautiful name. Arsh from Vaiguru's Noor, right? Light of light. Sikh names are beautiful. Why we don't have a different names for men and women? Because actually Maharaj is treating us that we are just the Jyot, we are just the light, we are just the love of Vaiguru. My name is Raman Preet. Literally means Preet is love, right? So now we talked about power also. Power is Bal. ठीक है जी? Bal है ना? Bal, Jinder. What is Jinder? नहीं पता. It is again same पर नाल बैठा. Jat, Jat, Inder. It's a power of Inder. So these are the qualities. But when you will see yourself, Ashnu, how old are you? If it is okay to ask. 17. So she's mostly in her prime. Or maybe when she will be in 21 years old, she will be in prime. Always in her mind, it will be her prime. Even when somebody leaves their physical body, maybe when they are 80 or 90, in their mind, their picture will be when they were prime. And to be honest, when they will, because you're still going to be present, you will always think as prime. And you can do this experiment. Remember, we talked about all this physical Brahmand is also a Maya. You can actually leave your physical body and you can see that physical swarup of somebody else. In your case, you can see that. And you will see, wow, how come my mother is so young right now? Because that's what she perceived. Whatever you will perceive, you will become that forever. But I want you to go even beyond that. And we understand, man tu jyot swarup hai, apna mool pashan. Even we are not this physical form because we had many, many forms. And all those forms are present till today. Millions of forms. Maybe we were a bird, maybe we were an animal, maybe we were an insect. All those forms still exist. That's why in Gurbani Maharaj says, Sun Galla Akash ki, Kita Ai Rees. Sun Galla Akash ki. In the Akash tat, in the sky tat, those swaroops are still present. But we have to go beyond that. We have to go to the Daswa Akash, the 10th sky. Man chadya dasve akash. Then you will forget about your physical forms. The physical forms of anybody. You will just remember Sab mein jyot hai soe, tisde chanan, sab mein chanan hoye. That light is in everybody. And if you will start seeing that light, you will see that there is only one. There is no Maya, nothing. Ekko hi hai. Ekko hai ji. Ekko hai Sahib Mera. Ekko. Who was taking care of you when you were a child? It was that one. Through your mother, through your father, through your parents, or through your loved ones. There are many in this world who were born orphan. When they came in this world, their physical mother was no longer there. Their father was not there. But who took care of them? Vaiguruji. That's why Vaiguru is also called Pratpalak, right? He was taking care of us. Sadnu ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੱਡਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੇ. But because of these five thugs, Raj, Mal, Roop, Jat, Jogan, these are the walls between us and Vayu. That's why Maharaj says, Raj, Mal, Roop, Jat. What is Jat? Jat is your caste, your social status, how you are socially. They all are a problem. You will not be able to do the seva. If you have to do the seva of a homeless person, you will say, oh, I help the homeless person. I help the beggar. Why? Why you say that? Because you think you are better than them. Can you help anybody in this world? No, you cannot. Why, Guruji? That's why even we have to do the physical seva, the Maharaj कहते सतगुर की सेवा सफल है जेको करे चित्त लाए. But your chit should be present. What is the chit? This is the Sarup of Vaheguru. There are three different forms of divine. As together, Vaheguru is there. As together, it's your mother. As together, it's your father. As together, it's your loved one or the person who inspired you for your whole life. That is the Sarup of Vaheguru. And that Sarup is Sat, Chit, Anand. If you will understand the Sat, and Guru Nanak Dev Ji told us, Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak Hosipi Sach. That Sach exists forever. It used to exist before, it exists today, it will exist tomorrow also. It existed in all the jugs, in all the ages. Jugad Sach means it existed in all the ages. Nanak Hosi bhi Sach. We as a physical body may not exist, but Sach will always be there. Now, what is the difference between us and Vaheguru today? The difference is our mind is wandering. Mind is taking thoughts. Can be good thoughts, can be bad thoughts. Gurbani says, Paap pun doe ek samana. What you consider as doing a paap, what you considered doing a pun, paap is a sin, pun is something which you do good. Just like helping homeless person, doing seva in the Gurdwara. कहते सब कुछ same है, कोई फर्क नहीं होना चाहिए. It's just a perception, right? I'll give you an example so that it goes well in the head. Some army person or a border security force fighting on the border and killing the other person. Oh, that person is great. Like today, right now, the war is going on in Gaza, India-Pakistan border. Now, from Indian perspective, if they are killing somebody from the Pakistan army, they say, oh, this person is warrior. This person is great. From the Pakistan perspective, it will be, man, they killed so many innocent people. They didn't deserve that. So that's why Maharaj says, Paap pun doye ek samarna, because it's a perception. We have to go beyond that. Remember, everybody has Sarup of Vaheguru, the Jot of Vaheguru. But you will only understand that, we will only understand that if our chit is present, if our mind is conscious enough. When you will start experiencing the Sat or a Sat, when your consciousness will be very strong, then what will you do? You will go to a state of bliss, Anand. Because for you, Pakistan Army, Indian Army, Israel Army, or anything, Trump, Biden, everybody will be the same. सब कुछ same हो जाएगा. That is a stage of Sat, Chit, Anand. Now, how to make our mind as Chit, a conscious mind? Because these thugs will not even let us sit into the bar hall and understand that. They'll say, why I'm sitting here? Let me get up. मैं सत चित आनंद किस तरह समझना है? Only those whose chit will be active will be able to listen to also. Otherwise, these thugs will not let them listen to these things also. They are so strong in our mind. That's why we do simran, so that our chit becomes strong, so that we can go in a state of anand. ਅੱਜ ਕੀ ਬਣਿਆ ਜੀ ਲੰਗਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ? Let me ask. ਕੀ ਬਣਿਆ ਪਹਿਲੀ? You should know. What was it? No, tell me. ਹੁਣੇ ਕੀ ਬਣਾਇਆ? Dalia? Poha dalia. And some people will like poha. When they will eat a poha or a dalia or a protha, they will say, oh, anand aa gaya. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਜੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਿੱਚ. In Punjabi they say, oh, anand aa gaya. Dalia ਖਾ ਕੇ, poha ਖਾ ਕੇ. ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਨੰਦ ਆਨੰਦ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਕਹੇ ਆਨੰਦ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇ ਜਾਣਾ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਨੰਦ. That's not anand. That's not the bliss which we are talking about here. We are talking about that anand, that thing which is beyond the physical ras. That ras, that taste of the tongue, we are not talking about that ras. Because that is temporary. Inayat, do you like Indian food? What do you like? Paneer and roti, right? How many? Shahi paneer. Shahi paneer and roti. How many rotis you can eat with the shahi paneer? 2. What if I tell you, since you love it, I want you to eat 5 rotis? Can you do that? Okay, even if forcefully you will eat, what will happen? Your stomach will ache. You will feel dizzy. You will feel like throwing up, right? That means that was not an anand. Because anand has to be eternal. It should be forever. That anand, same thing for everybody. It's not just about you and I. It's why about everybody. If you like a pizza, how much pizza you can eat? Right? You cannot eat it forever. Otherwise, your stomach will ache. You will want to throw up, because that's not the anand which we are talking about. We are talking about the anand which stays with you forever. We are talking about the qualities of your parents, which is actually the qualities of Satguru, which stays with you forever. And how to experience that? If your mind becomes a chit. Je man sada chit ban gaya. Chit ave jis par brahma ta lagi na tati vahu. If our mind will have Vaheguru inside it all the time, right now we are thinking about a power, Raj, Mal, Jat, Roop, Joban. That's what we are thinking about. When these things are present, our mind cannot think about the good qualities or the good anand. It will try to take anand. Oh, I found a deal in Texas, in some farming land, which is $200,000, right? But I got that deal. In 5 years, it's going to be 1 million. Now, where is your mind going?
Money.
Property, wealth. I'm not saying don't buy the land. Don't take me wrong. What I'm saying is do the things, because it's going to happen anyway for the physical body. But don't be attached with those things. And it will not be like, oh, man, attach nahi karna chahta. I don't want to connect with that. It's not going to happen that. You cannot do that. There's impossible. You can tell your mind not to get attached. There's only one way you can disconnect your mind. सिर्फ एक कोई तरीका. Now, some people, they try to connect through breathing. They will focus on their breathe, the air, the pavan which they are inhaling and going, especially the Buddhists. Maharaj says that's good, not bad, but that's also not going to be permanent, because you cannot focus on your breath forever. Maybe at some time, but there is something which we are going to learn today, which are going to kill all your thoughts, and that's what this session is. There are three techniques. One technique, we were doing it, जिन्होंने कहने गाविए सुनिए मन रखिए पाओ. It is also called saas gras simran. With every breath, and you don't have to focus on your breath. The swas which is going in, you are saying wa. The swas which is coming out, which you are making it a bite on your mouth, that is, you are saying Guru. Wa, when it goes in, Guru, which it comes out. But you don't have to focus on your breath. You just have to focus on the Shabad, Guru's Shabad. What will happen? Your mind will start disconnecting from the physical body and start accessing the chit consciousness. But if you are not listening, if you don't have a love, it will not be possible. That's why Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha gave us this technique of Saas Gras Simran. We say Va, there is a little bit pause in there. We listen to our own voice. When we say Guru, we again listen to our voice. If we are starting listening, what will be the nishani? What will be the sign that your mind is becoming a chit, a conscious mind? Your mind is turning into a conscious mind. Maharaj says the breath on your left nostril and right nostril will start balancing out. You don't have to do any yoga. You don't have to do any physical exercise. It will start getting balanced. And we'll discuss about it, why the balance is needed, what happens inside through Gurbani. Okay? But let's try Sasgra Simran only for 5 minutes. And then we go to the step 2. Right? So obviously, Va, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, again, your stomach is out, little bit. So when you put your tummy in, it should not be too much in, just half inch in. And you listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. If you are not listening, and initially it will be a problem for first minute, second minute, maybe third minute you will start listening. Little bit also, if you will hear your own voice, your mind will start turning into a chit, conscious mind, because you will have no longer any thoughts at that point of time, and that's where we want to become. And once it starts becoming a chit, you will go in the state of anand, bliss, and that anand will be not of anand of a shai paneer or a poha or a prantha or a pizza or a burger. It will be an eternal bliss which will stay with you. It will become your own experience. How? First, 4 or 5 times, you just listen to me, you don't speak. You try to listen to me first. And then you join me after the 5th turn. 5 times I will say, 6th time you join me. Okay? Listen very carefully and follow it. Because we are sitting in a sangat. Maharaj says, Sant jana mil harjas gayo, कोट जन्म के दुख गवायो. As a sangat, when we sit together and when we chant, our chanting will become a simran. Simran as in chit, our mind will be active, our mind will be awake. Otherwise, our mind will sleep. Aoji. Let's make our chanting a simran. First 5 times, you just listen, close your eyes, sit in a relaxed, comfortable position so that you don't move your body. If you can put your back straight, that's good. but don't force yourself. If your back pains and all, just relax your body. Relaxation is more important because we have to leave our physical body. We have to leave this physical body. आओ जी शुरू करिए. Guru, Guru. Listen for 5 times and then you join me. Don't join me right now. Again, I'm going to start. Don't join me right now. Just listen to me and then 5th time you start joining. Guru, 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 Guru. Yes, you can join me. Guru, 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 वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी। Did you experience the Anand? Did you guys experience the Anand? Was your mind wandering? Was your mind in thoughts? Or did you actually experience a steady mind where it was not going on thoughts? Steady mind, most of you? If not, no problems. This is a class where we have to learn how to make our mind steady. First step is Saas Gira Simran. Second step in Gurbani says Saas Saas Simran. In Gurbani says Saas Saas Simro Gobind Man Antar Ki Utare Chint. That chinta, that worries will go away if you will do Saas Saas Simran. Now, how to do Saas Saas Simran? Same. The process is same. But rather than doing it loud, you are whispering it. You are doing a whisper like this. Let's do 5 minutes of whispering. Now, when I am whispering on a mic, so everybody can hear it. But whispering should be such that the person sitting next to you may hear it, but not anybody else. Don't try to put a force on that because you will start coughing. And again, the process is same. When we say Va, your tummy has to be in. When you say Guru, your tummy has to be out. All right? Aao ji. हाँ जी भाई.
So when we are whispering,
Mhm.
are we still in our mind? We are still saying what?
Yes, 100%. There was a beautiful question. When you'll be whispering in your mind, you're still saying Va and Guru. You're focusing there. You're listening to your own voice because this is a game of mind. Then only you will be able to leave this physical body. That's clear? In your mind, you're still saying it. But you're only whispering. Actually, when you will practice this, whenever you will whisper, your mind will speak with you. It will become a habit. But yes, the technique is same. गाविए, सुनिए, मन रखिए, पाओ, आओ जी. Just whisper now. ठीक है? Just whisper, no sound. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Were you able to do it? Everybody? किसी को कोई problem आई हो, you can share right now. Again, you can just whisper or you can just do this thing. Guru, 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 Guru. To answer what Penny said, when you're doing it in your mind, but you're whispering, when you're inhaling, and Guru, you're exhaling, but you're saying it loud. Right? You can do this way also. whatever is comfortable and easier for you. Let's try for 2 minutes this method. ठीक है? आओ. Guru, 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 match with everybody. Guru, 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 Sage, Guru, 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 वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Third step, Sas Giras, Sas. Third step is Antargat. Same thing which we are doing, we'll keep on doing that. What we're going to do in Antargat is, we're going to not move our lips. अपने बोल नहीं हिलाने, अपनी जीभा नहीं हिलाना. You don't move your tongue, you don't move your lips, but you're doing through the mind. In the mind, you might be doing like this. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, as loud as you can, but you're doing inside. मन दे द्वारा कर रहे हो, आवाज बाहर नहीं आ रही. The sound is not coming out, but you're doing as loud as you can. Again, the thing is, you have to wake up your mind, मन ਨੂੰ ਜਗਾਣਾ. Or you can even be doing slowly. But the idea is your mind is chanting, your mind is listening. Mani jap raha hai, te mani sun raha hai. Everything is being done through the mind. You're sitting there and nobody knows what's going on. You're talking with people, nobody knows that you are actually chanting through the mind. Man japda paya te mani sunda paya. When you do that, actually in all those three things, the lekha is being written. Lekha as in the account is being written. Before, when you were doing the simran, or when you're doing anything, your lekha, your account is saying that you're putting all your swas, all your breath in the worldly matters. But when you will start doing sas gras, sas antargat simran, your lekha, your account, your balance sheet will say all your breath is accounted for Vaivu. That you are putting your lekha, you are surrendering yourself to Vaivu. When Chitragupt is writing that lekha and Yamraj is looking at the lekha, it's going to say, ask you, kya tu khatya, kya gwaya, ut sitab, diwan bulaya. The jump will come, they'll come with a letter. We'll discuss that. A letter, a chiri. They are going to show you that we sent you in this world for something else. But where did you spend your swas? Kya tu khatya, kya gwaya? What did you lost? What did you earn? Khatya matlab ki tusi earn kita. What did you earn? Did you earn on the worldly things? As in your breath. Your swas, your breath is your real money. We have to make sure we are putting our breath in remembering Vaigu. Chanting is not a simran. Chanting becomes a simran when your mind is remembering Vaigu. And that's what we are going to do in Antargat Simran. So, how we are going to do that? First, we will do loud chanting through Sasgra Simran. Then, we are going to do Swas Simran through the breath, the step two, which we learned by whispering. And then we will go inside, we'll be silent, all of us, but we'll be chanting through the mind. If we are able to accomplish that, then we automatically move to the fourth state. And we'll discuss about that also. But let's try these first three things. And then we will take a little break for the tea break. Just for 5 minutes. First couple of minutes, Sastra Simran, then Sasa Simran, and then Antaga Simran. I will inform you. You don't have to worry about when you have to move to Sasas. You don't have to worry when you move to Antargat Simran. I will tell you when to do that. But let's start with the Sastra Simran. Gaviye, Suniye, Man Rakhiye, Pao. Chant from your tongue, listen from your ears with love. ठीक है जी? आओ जी. Guru, Vai, 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 says Guru, Vai, Guru, Vai, Guru, Vai, Guru, Vai, Guru. Whisper. Just whisper. Antargat. Your mind should chant, your mind should listen. No whispering, no moving of lips, no moving of tongue. Just your mind is chanting, and you can chant in the mind as loud as you can. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Who felt sleepy after doing this? One. Who else? Two. Three. Anybody else? Four. Now sleepy is good. That means your mind becoming a chit, and it is going in a state called sun. Sun literally means a state of zero, where there are no thoughts, where your consciousness exists, but you are disconnected from your physical body. When you go to that state, you will listen to the sound from inside. Some sound. It will not be a shabad, and it will not be a form of any words. It will be just a sound. That sound is there in all the universe. But that is something which cannot be taught. It's a kirpa, it's a grace. But keep on doing the Antargat Simran, and you will go to a state of bliss. Your chanting will become a Simran. Okay? We'll practice that again. We have a break now for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we'll come back here again, and the kids will do the kirtan. Then again, we'll take a 10 minutes break maybe, or something. And then we'll start with a long session of more Gurmat Vichar, getting more understanding what is happening inside. Okay, ji? Kurla Chukka Dikhema, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji.